always want these guys, especially a kid like him who's high energy, high character, funny to be around. You do selfishly want to, the little time that you have in the summer and you get on the court with the team, you want to build that now. But obviously playing with your country is one of the most, I mean, that's special to be able to have that opportunity.
Have you guys been able to watch him much the last couple
Yeah,
days?
we've been having it on streaming it, and so we'll kind of coaches will get in there and watch him and stuff like that, and text after.
What have been your impressions of watching him and kind of just seeing his game?
Oh, he's good. I mean, he is the skilled big that with everything, and now he didn't shoot it well last game and stuff, but those are things that we know his game translates. But he'll be fine, definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
As far as the guys that are here, who's been impressing you this period?
Man, there's been a few guys. I mean, our freshman class has been really good. Trevin has been really, really good. Tate Sage and Peyton, like our young guys, when you're thinking of high school kids coming in and they always question, like, can they play this and that? We're excited for those guys. Cooper coming back, like, our young core has been really good, and then obviously the older guys understand what it takes, so they kind of been able to lead them. But to see how fast our young guys have picked things up has been really impressive.
With what Trevin's shown you, is it kind of surprising that UNI was his best offer coming out of high school?
Oh, yeah. He's good. He's very skilled, competitor, tough. So, I mean, he's a power forward player for sure.
Tavion, he wasn't practicing today. What was going on with him?
He's actually he's at a doctor's appointment, so he's getting checked out. I don't know the intel of it, but yep, he's with our trainer and had an appointment set up. So.
How long has Brendan been?
He this week, maybe early last week a little bit, but this week he finally really started full go.
Has he been shooting like that the whole time?
Yeah, I don't think that really leaves. No, he's been playing well, obviously. I'm trying to figure out some terminology things, but he is kind of who he is in the aspect of the shooting piece. And we always talk about that travels everywhere. So
How do him and kind of Mitch Muscari differ with their games? Because I know that was kind of the
I
role you
mean,
guys pitched.
Housen's probably a little more comfortable putting it on the floor a little bit more than Mitch was. Now, in fairness to Mitch, he's always had those guards that he always played with where he never had to really handle it as much. Where Housen, he can put on the floor and make plays a little more, but they both shoot it at a high clip. He'll play that role that Mitch played for us at Drake, for sure.
Now that you've had guys on campus for a little bit, are there things, like what are your main takeaways, I guess? Are there things you feel like you guys might be really good at this, you need to work at this? Is it still too early to tell? How do you kind of
You just always keep trying to build. Obviously, as a coach, you have days you're like, man, we could be really good. And there's days it's like, uh-oh. How good can we be? And for us, we don't really, we just literally try to win the day and try to be the best we can be in this practice, this workout. And then kind of the results take care of itself for us and myself. I don't really know what the Big Ten is going to look like from top to bottom. I haven't played in this league for that, in that matter. So I don't really know, like, how good can we be? I don't know. We just try to be the best we can be and make sure everybody's getting better today.
At what point last year did you realize how good you could be?
Charleston. When we went to Charleston and played Miami, Vanderbilt.
Was that Kansas State?
Well, we played them after. So we won that tournament, and I think it got us to like 11 and 12 and 0, and we're like, like we could be pretty good. Then we go play K-State on a neutral site and play well there, and that's when we're kind of like, man, special can happen. But again, you don't go into the season like, oh yeah, we're gonna go 12 and 0, and you just you work on every day, like being the best you can be and getting better, and then the results will take care of itself in that stage.
Cam said with the continuity from Drake, the coaching staff, the roster, that it kind of feels like same team, new colors, new location. Is that kind of the way it feels for the coaching staff?
When you don't have to change staff and then you bring 5 or 6 guys from Drake, they have the main foundation, so that helps a lot. And so you can kind of, again, this is kind of where it gets tricky because you feel like you can start on step 3 when you need to start from the beginning. You need to start from the beginning, but having those returners and guys that's been with you, you can move a little faster, but we always start from the basic.
So comparing it from where you guys started at Drake last year to where you were able to start this year, has it been like how much
It's
faster
kind
would
of
you
the
say
same though,
Okay.
because we had 4 Northwest guys, like Mitch and Dan and Bennett, Isaiah, Jackson, so they came with Coach Mack to Drake, and so you kind of had that foundation, and more of that is just how to work in the weight room, how to work with pace in practice. So it's not really the skill of how good are we offensively and defensively, it's more just what are your habits every day. That's what they teach, and just what the culture's supposed to be. That's what they bring, and obviously that's the hardest to coach and teach.